Let's say I'm just starting with the bucket here. This is a template you can see. In this template, this is the template. What this template is saying, first of all, you need to define the resource name. Let's say the resource name is bucket. So I did write my bucket. So my bucket is the resource, and this is the type. ये एक तरह का syntax है. This is syntax to create a bucket. So you need to define the type of the resource. So AWS is a platform, S3 is a service, and within the S3 you need to create a bucket. Let's say this is a very small. I'm not taking this one. I'm taking this one. I think this is good. Let's say this is the resource name. This is the S3 bucket we are just going to handle. This is the type. This is the bucket type, right? And under the properties, you need to write the name of the bucket name. The bucket name is this. This is the bucket name you are just providing. So if you run this one, it will create a stack. What is the stack here? The stack is a bucket here. Bucket is a resource that you are creating. Stack is basically the collection of AWS resources that you can manage as a single unit. And in another words, you can create, update, or delete collection of resources by using by creating, deleting, or updating stacks. So all these resources in a stack are defined by stacks AWS Cloud Formation template. Okay, by the way, इतना जानने की जरूरत है कि you are defining the type, you are defining in the properties. The properties में बहुत कुछ आ सकता है. यहाँ पर एक ही चीज आई है. For example, I'm just taking only bucket name, but you can define the properties. ये private होगी, public होगी, shareable होगी, non-shareable होगी. Everything can be done. So let me show you that page, very important. Let's say you go here and AWS Cloud Formation examples and the resource type. First of all, they take the resource types. So if you are taking the resource type, this page is extremely important, right? The page is extremely important. So what I can do, I can link, copy I'm just pasting the link here in your chat, right? I'm pasting the link on the chat. So इसमें देखो resource type में क्या क्या होता है. पहले होता है service provider, for example AWS. Second is the service name, just like S3. And then what this is a data type name, for example bucket. Okay, so let's say these are the services, the service resource types. मैं इसमें से storage ले लेता हूँ. Storage में AWS S3 है या नहीं है, देखते हैं. Let me see, S3 is there or not. Simple storage service, AWS S3, root 53, yes, AWS S3. This is here, I was looking for. Just click on this. As you click on this, number of resource type we have. We have AWS S3 access point, we have S3 bucket policy, multi-region access point. So I'm just looking for the bucket. So it's saying that this is the resource type. I was talking about this AWS S3. So this will remain as it is. And this is the bucket syntax. This is the bucket syntax in JSON. और अगर आपको YAML में देखना है, if you are interested in YAML, the same program you can see in YAML. Let me show you. So this is the properties. Under the properties, from here till here, all these are the properties. सारी की सारी properties लेना जरूरी नहीं है. It is not important to take all the properties here. Let's say you are taking the bucket name. Where's the bucket name? I took only this property, bucket name. Then the string. The string is what? The name of the bucket you will write. And other I didn't take, right? So this can be modified. This can be. So this is syntax. But when syntax में resource नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है आपको starting में. लेकिन जो मेरा program है, इसमें सबसे पहले what you have to do, you have to write a resource, then the curly braces, then you will write S3 bucket, then here you have the this resource type, and after that the property will come. तो ये bracket जो start हो रहा है, this bracket is closed here. ये ब्रैकेट जो स्टार्ट हो रहा है, दिस ब्रैकेट इज क्लोज्ड हियर, दिस ब्रैकेट इज क्लोज्ड हियर एंड दिस ब्रैकेट इज क्लोज्ड हियर. जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड, जो ब्रैकेट शुरू हो रहे हैं वो ब्रैकेट क्लोज भी हो रहे हैं. So let's say I'm just creating a bucket. आज क्या डेट है, जैसे मैंने ले लिया नेट किंग्स 09 में. लेट्स से दिस इज माय बकेट नेम नेट किंग्स 09 में, और लेट्स से दिस विल, एंड आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू सेव दिस. मैंने आपको इसको सेव कर दिया. आई डिड सेव. आपके बकेट के अंदर, मैं आपके फोल्डर के अंदर ही सेव किया है. लेट मी सेव करते हैं, सेव एज करते हैं तो क्या होगा, इट इज गोइंग, यस, ये आपके उसमें आ गए, सेव दिस. सी, अब इसको बकेट कैसे बनाना है. राइट नाउ इफ यू ओपन, राइट जस्ट ओपन S3, just open S3. We have number of buckets in my, let's say we have 7 buckets, but that bucket I didn't see that. ये bucket जो है net kings 09 में, this you don't see here, right? This you don't see here. So what you will do, you first of all just open a new duplicate session, just open cloud formation. This is a cloud formation. Just open the cloud formation. You need to create a stack. Stack क्या होता है? Stack is a collection of resources, AWS resources. For example, EC2 instance, S3, VPC, Route 53, servers. All these are basically comes under the resources. So stack के अंदर जो भी बनाओगे, that you can see in the stack. Just go and create, and we have 3 options here. Either you already have a template, so we can use the template, right? We can use a template. So we have a template here, and the template name is new bucket.json. The bucket, so this program is written in a JSON language. As I told you, the program can be written in 2 languages, either JSON or YAML. Second option, we have a use sample templates. So these are the sample template. Let's say you want to create a LAMP stack or a Ruby on Rails stack or a word process. This is simple, and this is on a multiple availability zone. If you find anything which is useful and you want to just take it from here, you can take it and you can just create. Okay, and the third one is create a template in a designer tool. Let's say you don't have the program and you don't know how to write a program, but architecturally you understood that how actually VPC, your EC2 instances, connectivity, so all means how actually all these are connected. So if you have the idea about the architecture, you can draw that architecture, and on the basis of that architecture, AWS Cloud Formation will write a code for you. तो अगर कोडिंग नहीं आती है तो कोडिंग यहाँ से बनाई भी जा सकती है, राइट? So here you go to the template. First of all, I'm just choosing if the template is ready with me. If the template is ready, you can just click on a template is ready. You go down and just specify the template. So you have the template in S3 or you have the template in your computer. So I have a template in my computer, in my host computer. So I need to upload the template. So just go and click the choose file. So the file, I'm just choosing, my file was in networking in a 16th March, and I think what was the name? The name was new bucket JSON. The new bucket JSON, right? This is the file. This is the file I just created and modified it. You can see the time as well here, and I opened it, and you can see this file has been uploaded. Is it clear or not? This file has been uploaded, and as you click on next, you need to write the name of the stack. Let's say my S3 bucket. Let's say my S3 bucket, my S3 bucket, correct? And just simple, you need to provide a key. Let's say the name, my bucket. You're gonna say my bucket, and just simply, you have not to provide any role and all, and just click on next. This is to review the screen, and finally you create the stack. You can see this is creating a stack. The create in progress. Your stack is the stack creation is in progress. So if you refresh this page once again, you can see few more events here. And once it is done, you will find, you refresh it, and you will find the create is complete. Even the left hand side here, the create is in progress, right? But if you refresh it, you can say the create is completed. It means your bucket has been completed. And what was the name of the bucket? The bucket name was according to this script, the netkings09 may. You go to S3, you refresh it, and see, do you see that bucket? Do you see the bucket? Netkings09 may. The bucket is created?
Yes, created.
The bucket is created. So with the help of this script, the bucket is created, right? With the help of this script, the bucket is created. So this was a very simple example. Now, one more thing. If you delete the stack, let's say you go back to the stack. This was the stack. What will happen if you delete the stack? The dependent resources will be deleted. मतलब आप ये delete कर रहे हो तो आपकी bucket भी delete हो जाएगी. If you're deleting it, your bucket will also be get deleted. So you can just go and delete it. And so delete is in progress. You can see, refresh it, and it is done. So it is done. And what about this? Right now it is there. If you refresh it, what will happen? Is gone. The bucket is gone. The bucket is gone. Right. So you can see this kind of a simple thing I'm just telling you. Can we create an instance likewise? Yes, definitely we can create an instance as well. Right. So let me show you a few more examples I have. I was just showing you an instance. Yes, let's say this is the instance code. This is the instance code I have, right? So if you see in the instance, this also is written in JSON. This is written in JSON, what it's a display, because this time you are creating an instance here and you are using EC2 service. The type is AWS EC2 instance. So the type is AWS EC2 instance, right? So the type will change. The type will change. So first of all, the template formation, this will remain as it is. In the description, you can write your name. The resources, the program starts from here. And here you have the my EC2 instance, and the type is AWS EC2 instance. In the properties, you can see these are some properties I did right here. The image ID, instance type, and the key name. So these things that definitely you have to change, because this should match in your infrastructure. Let's say EC2. I'm just typing EC2 here. So let's say I'm in North Virginia right now. You just go to AMI. Do we have an AMI? Yeah, this is the AMI ID. I'm just copying this AMI ID, right? I'm copying this AMI ID and I'm changing this AMI ID. Okay, you just control V. It has been changed. Instance type t2.micro is okay. This is okay for me. And what about the key name? Key name is needed, the private or public key pair. So let's say the key name you are taking, let's say a new key 04 April. I'm taking this new key 04 April. So instead of umbrella, I'm using it. And let's say there should not be any gap between here, right? And what about the new block mapping? So you are adding a one more block device here. So instead of a volume type IO1, you can take GP2. IOPS are not required here. Number of IOPS in the GP2 is not required. You can delete, as you know that, right? And the deletion of the termination is true. Means on the deletion of this machine, the volume must be deleted and the size of the volume is, let's say, 18 GB. You are just making some changes. So you made some changes here, and let's say you are saving it. You are going back. Let me see. This is the instance JSON, EC2 instance JSON 1. Yes, good. We are going back. Now, let's say, do we have any instance in a running state? Do we have any instance in running state as of now? No, we have two instances, but both instances are in stopped state. So we are just going back to the cloud formation. Just create a stack here. Just go to the template is ready. Just upload the template, choose the file, and it was EC2 instance 1. EC2 instance 1. This was the template. You just modified it. You select the template, just open it, and just go and click on this has been uploaded. Can you see here? Now just go and next. Now just go to the stack, let's say my instance, and just go to the next. And if you need to provide the name of the machine, let's say this is web server 09 May. Okay, let's say this is the name you gave, and next, and it is done. Agar isme koi galti nahi hai, if it is absolutely correct, it will not show you any error and it will be executed. But if some mistake is there, so it will not execute it. It will be rolled back. So this is happening. So it is now processing. Can you see? So the machine is being created in your AWS account. The machine is a resource, right? Machine is a resource. Yeah. The create is complete. You go to the EC2 now, refresh it. Do you see any instance here? Do you see any instance here? Did you see the instance? So this way you can create. आपको दिखाई दे रही है instance?
Running, yes.
Right. Good. So this is the instance. So with the help of this, you created this instance. Right. So this way, so means अगर आप भी इसी तरह से बनाना चाहते हैं, for example, if you want to create a similar kind of a instance in your AWS account, but you must have the access of this AMI. You must. So I can what can I do? I can make this instance ID public. You can use this instance ID and the key name you can create in your account, right, with the same name, and it is very possible. So means you can create a similar kind of an instance in one go. So you have not to do anything. You have not to configure it. Once the AMI is being shared, so the AMI can contain applications, AMI contains softwares, AMI contain configuration, everything does contained in the AMI. So you just use this template to just launch an instance in your AWS account. You have not to do anything. So this is a great thing. So such kind of a thing you can, but up till now I was talking about very simple template. So in this we have only one resource, right? So let me delete it. You go to the cloud formation template and just go to the stack here. If you select the stack and if you delete it, you would see that this will be deleted. And you can see this machine has two storages. This machine has two storages. One was the 8 GB, which was default, and additional storage was this. Now I'm deleting the server. So if you are deleting this server, you would see, so I'm not deleting the server from here. I deleted the stack. So this machine will be deleted, terminated automatically. Because you deleted the stack from here. Good. So this is done. So you deleted the stack and the machine also has been terminated. Can you see? The machine has been terminated. So it is a stack dependent resources. So similarly, one more diagram I have, and at this time, this template is a little different. So if you see this template is written in YAML, right? So these are the two lines we have. Can we convert one template into another Format, yes, we can do as well. So if you see the resource, in the resource, we have a VPC. This is the under the property. This is the network ID of the VPC CIDR block. And this is enable DNS. This is true. This is the key is a name, and a value is, this is the name of the VPC lab VPC. And internet gateway, you are creating an internet gateway here. Then you are attaching the internet gateway with the VPC. You are calling the VPC ID here. From the VPC ID, you are calling the VPC ID here by using this keyword. And you are calling the ID of the internet gateway as well, because you are connecting both VPC with the internet gateway. And similarly, you are creating a public subnet one. So this is the network ID of the public subnet, and you are creating the public subnet in this VPC. And this is the any availability zone. Similarly, this is the private subnet, right? So you can create a multiple subnets as well as the root table as well. This is the root table you are creating. So this is the type AWS EC2 root table. This is only because of the practice, means it's a means if you have a practice better, you can just create, you can create a better scripts of this cloud formation. So by the way, this is one template. With this template, you are creating in a VPC. We have internet gateway, we have subnets one, we have a subnet two, right? Private subnet, we have a root table, then we have an attachments, then we have a subnet associations. We have a subnet associations with the root table, right? So let's say I'm taking this one, and I'm just going to save as, let's say this is, I'm taking VPC template 01. And at this time, I'm just going to show you something which is a little incredible here. Let's say you're just creating a stack here. And this time, I do not want, I want to show you, so what you will create. So before creating it, you want to see the picture, you want to see the diagram. So let's say I'm choosing this template, just open it. And instead of clicking on the next, I will this time click on view in the designer, right? So you just click on a view in designer. As you click on view in designer, it will show you what exactly you are going to create. So this is here, we can see this is you are going to create. This is you are going to create. In this, you have a VPC, we have a subnet here. These are the public and a private subnet within the VPC. These are the public root table. This is the private root table. And this is your internet gateway. So all these things are connected, right? All these things are connected, well connected. And you can come to know what exactly is happening, what is being created. Now, if you see below here, if you go down, let me show you a little up. This is the template. This is the template you shown, right? This is the template. This was the template. You're going to see. The template can be modified in JSON. The template can be modified in JSON. This is the template. Right? And there's the components. These are the component parameters. But the template you can see here. Now, before creating it, you can come to know what exactly you are creating. I'm going back. It will ask you to just leave. Yes, no issue. We are leaving it. Again, just go to the upload and just select it. And you selected, this is the VPC template 01. So with the help of this, you are going to create one VPC here. VPC ban jayega, internet gateway, root table, subnet, association, everything will be done in a minute. You have not do anything. So you just go open and just click on next. Just click on next. As you click on next here, you just write the name of the stack, let's say my VPC, and just click on next. And this is the key name. Let's say the name is my VPC, my VPC, right? And nothing else. Just go and just create a next one, and this will be done. This will be done. Create a stack. If you find some mistake in the stack, it will not execute. So all your lines, all the codes must be appropriate, right? So this can be done easily. This can be done easily. So I think this is clear to everyone. So this will take a little time to just create. And once it is done, so, okay, I didn't press this refresh button. Yeah, create complete. Can you see? Create complete. So the create is complete. Now you go back to your account and just open VPC. And this time you will see VPC here. In the VPCs, just click on a VPC. Did you see? Lab VPC is done. This is the VPC is created. This is the VPC. We've created the VPC. And what about the internet gateway? Yes, this is the internet gateway. Very, very nice. This is the internet gateway. This is the internet lab internet gateway, right? Subnets, you can find subnets as well. Everything is done in one go. The only thing is you must have a proper program is written in JSON or YAML to create. But if you want to see, even here you can just find, let's say AWS cloud formation to create VPC. So see, do you see? Yes, VPC template. You can find VPC template. These are the VPC template. It is in JSON, I think. It is in JSON, right? So you just go through these templates. You will learn a lot. You will learn a lot, right? This is samples zip. This is samples zip, and I'm just loading it. And if you open it, you're going to find this is zip file. So this is a zip file. Batch graph, batch list, metric. इतना ज़्यादा करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, right? So I do not want to show you, but this program definitely can respond. So that's why I'm using my programs. So my programs are more easier to understand, right? So that's why I will share. And one more thing, let's say you want to delete, select it and delete it. The entire configuration will be deleted in one go. The entire configuration will delete in one go. You just refresh it and see it is being deleted or not. So delete is in progress. Delete is in progress. So you have a lot of things. Okay, so this is deleted. If you go back to VPC, earlier we had the 4 VPC. Now we have 3 VPCs. With that, my lab VPC was deleted. So this is done here.